Good morning, Minecrafters. This is Friday, July 26, 2024. We are live here at the Steampunk Flying Ship right underneath the Creeper Farm. Hopefully we can get the, we call that the trapdoors and the buttons put in today, and we'll get this running before the stream's out. So cross your fingers, folks. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. We're going to put the trapdoors in, all that good stuff, and we're going to have a Creeper Farm. This thing over here is a regular mob farm, the one over here to the side, but the Creeper Farm is right there. So let's get this day started before I run out of time. Today's National Day calendar is National Bagel Fest Day, National Coffee Milkshake Day, National All or Nothing Day, National Disability Independence Day, and National Aunt and Uncle's Day. One more thing, National Get Gnarly Day. So if you're into surfing and all that good stuff, today's the day. It's the last Friday in July. So enjoy your surfing and while getting gnarly and celebrating your aunt and uncles and your National Disability Independence and the All or Nothings and the coffee milkshakes and the bagels. And folks, that's your National Day calendar. July 26, 2024. We're moving on. Let's check the audio. You see here. Nice. Good. All right. And also like to remind everyone right now from this week for about another 9 days is Minecraft Championships. So when you log into your Minecraft game, you'll see where to log into their server to play the Minecraft Championships, and then you get some goodies from competing in the games, which is like I think like you get capes and what have you, new capes. But yeah, so maybe if I can get this done today, maybe Monday we'll try it out. What do I gotta do? I gotta get lots and lots of wood. That was my meme of the day today, was the woodchucks, because we gotta get lots and lots of wood. So hopefully we can go do that now. Go down to the wood farm and knock that out. Gotta watch it. I'm down to about 5 rockets. I don't think I have a whole lot of gunpowder left. Let me just, yeah, I don't think there's any gunpowder up here. Let me get down here real quick. I don't think there's any. I did remember in the storage area down below, because Wednesday we were down in there and I saw some gunpowder in storage down below. Just want to check this area real quick. This is our Creeper Farm storage area. And see if any gunpowder is down in here. So I'm down to 5. I might have a little bit more rockets in my ender chest. Let me see. Anything? 2. Yep. Alright, we'll go down to the storage and check that out. Let me see how my wings are. Okay, they're looking good. So I hope everyone had a good Wednesday and Thursday. For those that are just joining, don't know, I've been trying to update this Creeper Farm that the flying ship covers. It's kind of like it's camouflage. And since the 1.21 update, if you had a Creeper Farm built before the 1.21 update, it probably isn't producing as much creepers as it did afterwards. So that's what we're in the process of doing, is changing the mechanics of the farm we had, and the 1.21 update for Bedrock has made Bedrock for Creeper Farms more parity with Java. So it's similar to Java now. We use the same mechanics as Java for the Creeper Farm. Bedrock prior, what would Bedrock do would be the creepers would spawn on the corners of the platform. In Java, they would spawn in the center of the platform. So because my platforms are set up for the corners and I had a golem in the center, I have to use like this checkerboard format, and then remove the golems, and also add a lot of wood like the trapdoors and buttons, so that way the creepers will only spawn on certain areas. So we're in the process. I did the floors about a past week or so. I've been doing the floors, and now we're going to be doing the trapdoors and the buttons, and it should be running after that. It should be going good to go. I'm just trying to gather up some gunpowder for rockets. I mean, I can go to the witch farm. I would rather not if I don't have to. And seeing that rabbit hide, just as a reminder, in the next upcoming updates we should have bundles, so that way you have these little like pouches you can add in your inventory. It's kind of like shulkers. You can add more items in these little bags called bundles, and they're made by getting rabbit hide. And yeah, they've been promising that since the wild update, and that's about 4 years ago. So hopefully now we're set and ready, and we're gonna get bundles. Oh, Lucy, I'll be darned. Look at that. Hello, sir. What are you doing in here? I don't think I have any bones for you. Oh, yes, I do. Alright, we got yourselves a new little friend. Alright, dude. Well, let me see if I can get these bones to cooperate. Alright, man. Here you go. Ha! Not only do I have a pet here, I got a pet in the real world barking in the background. Gonna have to get him some armadillo armor. Alright, let's go down. Oh, is he? Okay, come here, dude. I want to put him with the villagers over here at the tower. Get him a new collar too. Here he is. Give me a second. Oh, and we got a fox. Hold on. So I figured probably getting a stack of wood, and that should be good enough for putting the trapdoors and stuff inside that creeper farm. That should be sufficient enough. And if you guys haven't been here before, this is oh my god, dripstone farm. I have a dripstone farm here. So when the dripstone gets long enough, it gets broken off by the pistons, and they fall down here. I have a super smelter, about 64 furnaces using mine carts. I have a snow machine, the snow golem. Produces snowballs once I get it going. As I turn this on, as soon as the pistons break the snow golem throws down more snow. So instant snow, and then you can turn them into blocks, and then you got building blocks, man. You can use that in the nether, believe it or not. And this is lava farm for the fuel for the furnaces. And this is going to be Iron Forge eventually, just like World of Warcraft. And hopefully one day because after we get done, you can see here, I don't know if you ever played World of Warcraft, but there's like a river of lava in Iron Forge, and on either side of the walkway are buildings that it's populated with inhabitants of Iron Forge. So hopefully I'll put some villagers down here and all that. Here's the columns I was making. I got to finish. What was I doing? I was doing the trial chamber farm before this creeper farm. So as soon as the creeper farm's finished, I got to go back and finish that trial chamber farm. I was making a tower, then come back here, do this tower, and maybe we can get back in here and work on Iron Forge. That'd be really cool. And try to finish this out. What was I doing out here? I was going to check to see if I have any gunpowder out here. This is like a storage area. When I dig out stuff to make Iron Forge, all the stuff that gets dug out gets put into here. So this is like a mason's. I already have some masons in here. Mason villagers. And let me just show you some of the stuff that's in here. Tons of stone, cobblestone, dirt, diorite, granite, deep slate, cobblestone, deep slate, slime. Because if I'm not in here, slime will form, and they'll drop down on top of this, and then there's a minecart underneath that when they die, the slime go up into that storage area. And on this side too is more storage. What do I have here? Deep slate, gravel, andesite, tough. And now because of the Tricky Trials update, you can do a lot more stuff with tough. There's more blocks you can use. Lapis lazuli for the enchanting table, terracotta, brick, red brick. Just overflow. More gunpowder. Bada bing. A map? What map is that? It's an unknown map. And then there's calcite, which is another cool block to use. Kind of reminds me of marble. Was that? Yeah, I got heart of the ocean, heart of the sea, and you use that to make conduits. Okay, so we're gonna. Was that a trapdoor? I think that is. Boom. Thank you, sir. The more the merrier. I can't make the rockets right now because I need paper, but I will put that. You know what? Since there's an ender chest already out here, let's put the gunpowder here. Oh, here's some paper. Wow, I am totally out of rockets. Ooh, that's not good. Well, I got some paper. Let's make some rockets. Okay, just gotta Craftable. There we go. 60, baby, out of 25. Nice. That's what I like. You get 3 rockets per 1 paper, 1 gunpowder. You get 3. Got 25, so 3 times 50. 3 times. Oh, okay, 3 times 20. I see, and I'll probably have some like 5 gunpowder to spare. Nice. Because I already had 5 rockets to begin with. Very nice. So I'll put the gunpowder in there. Hopefully we get this creeper farm running. Don't have to worry about gunpowder ever again until the next update. So let's go get some wood. Probably a stack. It's going to take me a few minutes to get a stack. It's going to be a little bit of monotony, but it'll be worth it. And I gotta decorate this place too, because this is very mundane. Check the audio. Sounds good so far. Alright. As you can tell, like, it needs like a proper stairwell coming down here, all that stuff. This tree farm, this is by Silent Whisper, and he's got some. I love his tree farms; they're excellent. I gotta make a. What you do is you get yourself. What the heck is that? Composter with a chest and a hopper, and you throw all these extra trees in there and you get bone meal. So I've been collecting these leaves. Oh, I gotta watch it because my pick is starting to die here. I got mending on it, but I have to go get XP to mend it. I'm using the leaves for this giant Christmas tree I'm building. So I try to collect any leaves as I can. Trying to think of anything else, any other topics I haven't covered. I think we're all pretty much caught up. Oh, that's the thing I was going to mention. Yeah, if you play Xbox and you play or you use their Ultimate Game Pass, right now it's $16.99 for the Ultimate Game Pass, along with Xbox Live to actually have to be connected to them. If you just have the Xbox Live, or I guess it's called Xbox Gold, without the Game Pass, then it's only like $10, I think. But with the Game Pass, it's additional $7 or $6.99. They're going to raise it again in September, so like $3 more. So now it's going to be $19.99 starting in September for the Ultimate Game Pass. So I think at that point, now if you own games, like you have games, you don't really need it unless you want it. The Ultimate Game Pass allows you to use their library of games. You have unlimited use of their games without having to download it or anything like that, or own it. But if you own it, all you really need is Xbox Gold just to be connected. If you want to play multiplayer, that's all you need, and that's only like $10. So I might be doing that because it's the only I don't have a PC, so I can't really stream Minecraft from my laptop and use OBS that way. So I have to thank God for Xbox. One day I probably could afford a PC and I can do it then, but until then it's all Xbox. I'm hoping to start maybe a Patreon, but I really don't have anything to offer for patrons. So I got to get some merchandise and stuff like that. perks for patrons to actually become patrons for my channel. So once I can get that together, then I'll set up a Patreon page for this channel. If I can get the art thing going, I could probably combine the two, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, and speaking of merchandise, so my local Walmart, man, they had some like Minecraft paraphernalia, which is pretty cool. They had like the Lego Minecraft stuff, and the one thing that caught my eye about a year or two ago were these dishes, like breakfast dishes or something like that. You had cups and dishes and stuff like that, and I don't know why, but they discontinued certain ones. They discontinued. See, it's hard to find it unless you go on eBay. And that's the one thing, man, I've been trying to get is because I do this early morning stream. I figured it'd be cool to have like a Minecraft bowl for cereal and stuff. That's how corny I am, but I don't know. I love stuff like that. We have a local comic book store in the area, and they have a lot of different collectibles too, which is really nice. And yeah, that's the other thing. I think San Diego Comic-Con, I think it started yesterday, I think. Let me just check. Hold on, let me check the audio. Okay, so let me see. San Diego Comic-Con 2024. Yeah, started yesterday until the 28th. So San Diego Comic-Con is going on right now. So if you check out YouTube, look up San Diego Comic-Con 2024, and there's different streamers that actually cover the con for the days that the convention goes on. So you can actually check out the Comic-Con right now, you know, which is the ultimate in if you're into comics and everything geekhood. That's the ultimate convention. Every state has one, even your own state. So check your local listings for when your state has or your local cities have comic book conventions. But that's a thing. That's what I hope to do eventually, start making my own. Oh my God! I was just saying about a composter. Guess what? I'm an idiot. It's been here the entire time. What you do is you take all your extra. Let me put the leaves and apples in here. I use the apples for golden apples for converting zombie villagers. Take all the extra trees you don't need. Oh, I saw the spruce in there too. And then pop them in this chest here. And you could use it for fuel for your furnaces too. I don't know how many of those it takes to make one piece of bone meal, but you can watch it increase right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. About 14 or 15 pieces of trees or saplings to get one piece of bone meal, it sounds like. Not too bad. That's what you call efficiency, man. And I'll show you how to, once I get the gunpowder from this creeper farm, I'll make TNT, and then this farm will automatically blow up the tree trunks to get the wood. I'll show you that in 1 second. Yeah, it's a shame. It used to be like, I think it was in June, was E3, the electronics convention was E3. And then July was the comic book convention. It was always a cool thing for summer. but because of the pandemic and stuff, it really changed. There's also Lightbox, and I think that's in September. It's another form of Comic-Con. So when this comes into here, I forget where I have the TNT. I think I have yet to set up the TNT dispenser, but this is where the trees come in here, and then they blow up, and then it drops down into this water capture pit down here. I don't know if I actually said. I thought I did. I have to go look for it. I haven't messed with this in a while. I think there's a TNT dispenser. Oh no, maybe I took it off. Ethos Lab. If you check out the automatic Acacia, was it Acacia? No, Azalea. The automatic Azalea farm from Ethos Lab. He set up a really clever TNT dispenser, and you don't have to drop it from anywhere. You can actually shoot it right from the same level as the water almost. And so check it out on Ethos Lab, ETHOS Labs, Azalea, Auto Azalea Farm. It's really cool. In fact, that's the counter from that video, is the counter I used for the firework dispenser that I'm using. So that way it would count the amount of times the minecart went back and forth, and then shut the farm off. Or not, it's not a farm, it's a dispenser. Shut the dispenser off. So as the trees come down, it passes by this observer, and then these pistons push the trees into here, which is like a what's the word I want to say? Explosive chamber, explosive chamber, something like that. And then when they fall into the water, or water, it gets collected in this chest here. And make sure there's no. Oh, yeah. Always double check. I gotta put some type of wall or something there so this stuff stays in it. Well, once I get the TNT thing going, I don't have to worry about it. I won't be chopping wood. So, alright. That stack should do us pretty good. Should get us pretty far. Do I have anything else? Nope. Anything else here? Look, we got about 15 bone meal from those trees. Not too shabby. And we're going to head up top. Yeah, I got it, and I never really explored down here, so there's a lot of area to explore and stuff down here too. If you're ever curious with it and you don't really feel like digging, go to chunkbase.com. That's lightning and thunder. Go to chunkbase.com and put in the coordinates that you're located right at that moment, and you can look on Chunkbase and it'll show you all the different things that are near you from those coordinates. That way you don't have to worry about digging and not find something that you're looking for. But like me too, I like to just to see what's there, and if it's not, and I clear out all that space, then I'll just turn it into like a base or something. If you don't sleep in 3 days or so, then there's a lightning storm, and you got to be careful if you don't have enough lightning rods. Lightning strikes anything that, like a rooftop that you might have that has wood, it'll catch on fire. It's happened. So be careful of that. Make sure you got lightning rods. Not only that, but phantoms start to appear after 3 days if you don't sleep for 3 days. But I'm in peaceful mode, but I'm always still afraid of lightning setting my place on fire. Let me take a quick look around. Let me throw my rockets in that slot. Yeah, I don't see any fires or anything. We're good. And it's usually only the area that you're in. If you hear lightning, it's only in that area that's in danger. Anything else outside of that, you're good. just like anything else in Minecraft, you have to be inside of a chunk, which is 16 blocks around to like, I don't know, 250 blocks high, what can constitute a chunk, and you have to be in that in order for the game to, I don't know, do whatever, for it to actually run, the game to run in that particular area. Alright, let's go back to the top. I gotta put all this trapdoors and buttons down in here. Trying to save my rockets as much as I can. This ship is based on Enigma Man's build. You can check out Enigma Man Steampunk Flying Ship, and then you'll see the blueprints for this ship. The farm and all this I already had. That was the original idea, and I figured it'd be cool to put something around the farm instead of just this big block in the sky. So I figured this flying ship would be really cool. I'm also putting in a clock face inside of the blimp. So each hour is going to be like 35 blocks of redstone lamps. It'll be similar to that clock down there, where it's just one lamp per hour. This will have 35 lamps per 1 hour. And that's why I have all those clerics down there in the tower, so I can buy redstone for this. I'm in peaceful. Let me just double check. I don't want to go in there if I'm not in peaceful mode. Yeah, I'm in peaceful mode. You can check by going over here, and you got peaceful, easy, normal, and hard. Peaceful should be like almost like creative. You check the audio. Nice. All right. So we'll go. Can I do this on my? Let me see. Oh, I can make buttons, but I can't make the trapdoors. Let me, I got a crafting table down here. Let me go get that crafting table before we go up. Guess. There we go. Oh boy. Now this build is based on JC Plays Creeper Farm, 1.21 Creeper Farm, and I guess you don't have to build it exactly like him, but this is the way he did it. He I guess what you call it, every other block is either a trapdoor or a button, and then in between you put these there like that, and you make sure there's trapdoors above you, and then you're squared away. I'm going to mute this while my dog freaks out. Now I heard, well, not I heard, but I read that you could use slabs instead of trapdoors on these blocks, but you need trapdoors up here. So take that as you will. I don't know, but that's what I read. Some guys do that. Let me see if I can grab like 5 buttons out of what's left over, just to alternate. Well, I guess I'm going to be doing a lot of wood today, because not only do I need to put trapdoors, like I said, on these blocks here, but I got to make sure these are covered, and I got to make sure these in the gaps have trapdoors. So it's going to be a lot of wood day. So it is 11:15. I'll be here till about 1 o'clock, 1:30. So we got maybe 2 hours to do this. Crossing my fingers. Crossing my fingers. I should take another stack maybe. There we go. Well, I can't. Oh, I can't stand. I was like, wait a minute, I can't stand up. Let me pull this down. I'm gonna need buttons. Let me just do the trapdoors first. Wow. And then maybe get another stack so I can get some buttons. top of those? Why did those fall down there? I guess I went up that way. No, I did. No, I did not. Okay, I'm confused. Interesting. Let's see how 20 buttons do. It gets really tight to move around in there because there's trapdoors above buttons and trapdoors below, so it's hard to go across the steps or the blocks without falling through the holes. So I guess I could open these trapdoors up so I don't fall through the holes, but where's the fun in that, right? There we go. Or I can open that up. Wait a minute, that's Oh, come on. I'll have to check to see if he did that with the trapdoors on these edges or not, but I don't remember if he did or not. So I'm going to say no because you have these. I don't know. We'll just have to play it by ear, I guess. See, that trapdoor is not where it's supposed to be, but I can't reach it from up here. I was hoping that some of the stuff from above came down. But if you don't pick it up in 5 minutes, they'll despawn. So, and it could have fallen on the floor or fallen on the floor. So it is what it is. I gotta get more wood though. So I think this stream is going to be a wood chucking day, as the meme that I posted on Twitter. So we're going to go down below, grab some more wood, and then we'll rinse and repeat. Give me 1 second, guys. Well, that's new. Sometimes the oak trees become what they call giant oak trees, and I don't know if you ever seen a giant oak tree in Minecraft. They go sideways sometimes, the trunks. So yeah, that'll happen sometimes. I think I just had that here last time, so I'll just leave it here. This tree trunk. So, welcome to the stream if you're just coming in here. Hold on, let me turn the volume down. I'm the Big Red 1967. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at 10 a.m. Eastern. What I'm doing right now is updating my creeper farm because of the 1.21 update. The creeper farm from 1.20 doesn't work no more. The 1.21 Bedrock creeper farms are now parity compliant with Java Edition. So Java Edition, when you make a creeper farm on a platform, the creepers would spawn in the center of the platform. In Bedrock, they would spawn on the corners of the platform. So since for about a week I've been updating my previous creeper farm so that it's like a checkerboard pattern, and that way the creepers will spawn in the center. And what I got to do now is finish putting trapdoors and buttons in my creeper farm, so that way only creepers will spawn in that farm versus any other mob when it's dark. So I'm in the process now of getting more wood. Right here, this area right here is a tree farm by Silent Whisperer, and if you're curious how this is built, you can either go to Silent Whisperer's channel on YouTube and look up Universal Tree Farm, or I built this back in, I think, last July, either July or August of 2023 is when I built this. You can put any tree in here, and except for the fungus trees from the Nether, that would have to be a different type of tree farm. And you simply put the saplings in here. It gets hit with bone meal from this dispenser, and the trees go down into a TNT chamber. But I need gunpowder for the TNT chambers, so I got to do it the old-fashioned method. And also I'm building a large Christmas tree, so I'm saving all these leaves using a Silk Touch pickaxe to pick up these leaves for the Christmas tree I'm building for next Christmas. Check the audio. And let me see here. Yeah. So if you're trying to chat, you actually have to be a follower on my Twitch in order to chat. It's free. So just click the follow button, and you'll be able to chat in the chat room. Also, I have a YouTube channel with the same name, The Big Red 1967, and then on the community tab on the YouTube channel, I have a world download link and a Discord, my Discord invite, I guess you call it, or a Discord link. And if you click that Discord link, it'll get you right in. You'll become a follower on my Discord. The Discord's set up for posting, and in case you guys download my world and have any questions, you can post your questions there. And I check the Discord every day, so post your questions in there. But yeah, so hope you enjoy the stream. I'll be on here probably until about 1 o'clock, 1:30 Eastern time, and then we'll call it a stream, and then I'll pick it up again on Monday. We don't stream the weekends, so just give me a holler if you like what you see. Please feel free to comment or go on my YouTube channel and sign up there as well as a subscriber. And please share, if you like the videos, please share with your friends so other people know that I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This world is from 2007, last year, or yeah, 2007. This world's from June 7th, 2023, last June. And I just simply updated it when the 1.21 update came out this past June 13th. And I have a trial chamber farm too as well. And as soon as I get this creeper farm finished, we'll go back and finish up. The trial chamber farm is finished. I just have to, I put a tower on top of the farm for villagers, and it's near Woodland Mansion, and I just got to finish that. So when this reaches the end, now once I have TNT in the TNT chamber, this will be an infinite. As long as it's got tons of TNT in there, this will just keep going back and exploding, and they get captured in chests. But because I don't have no TNT, it only goes so far, and then I have to go start chopping these. And that's how you can tell it reached the back end of it when it gets backed up to here. So let me go dump this stuff. See if there's anything else. Also, if you see the hoppers, anything that falls down goes into these dispensers, and then when you step on the pressure plate, anything that drops will get pushed back into you from the dispenser. I have a what you would call this thing. I'll divide that in half so I can show you. This here is a composter. So if you get extra tree saplings or whatever, just throw that in there, and then you get bone meal for the tree farm. I keep the apples for oh my god, for zombie villagers. When I want to convert them, you need golden apples, so that's what I keep that for. Let me check the audio. I have I'm streaming from my Xbox, so every once in a while I'll get a feedback because I have a headset plugged into my controller, and I have to keep checking that every once in a while. So if you hear me say checking the audio, that's why. And if you're watching this in the future on YouTube and you hear that static, and if I was talking and you couldn't hear me, just turn on subtitles. I have subtitles, so just mute the sound and you can read what I was saying. One day I'll get a PC, and then this will be all of the past, but for now I gotta do with what the Xbox offers, and so far so good. I'm happy that I can do this, you know, because I don't have a proper PC. I used to have a PC, but I used to be a truck driver full-time, so I couldn't really fit a PC in my truck, so I had a laptop for the longest time. Still do, and that's even getting outdated. Next year, if I'm not mistaken, is if you're a Windows or a PC user, next 2025 is Windows 11. So be prepared for that. If you know what I'm talking about, 2010 we had the Windows 10 update, and a lot of people's hardware wasn't compatible, so you had to update your hardware. Not only did you have to update the operating system, but you had to update the hardware too. So it might be the same issue in 2025. Nope, there goes one. So once I get enough gunpowder from this creeper farm, I'll set up a TNT dispenser in here. This is the chamber. So when these guys come into here, it'll be another observer will trigger it, and probably this observer will trigger it, the one outside, and then it'll shoot a block of TNT at the wood, and then all of it goes into this chest. That way I don't have to keep chopping it all the time. Alright, always got to double check to see if anything fell down. Looks good. Go up in here. Alright, good to go. Usually hear that little click if there's another item laying behind. I think that's it, and we'll just keep chugging along here until I can get this creeper farm updated. And welcome to the stream. I'm glad you can make it here today. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays I do art as well, so I haven't done it since last August, but I'm hoping soon, very very soon, I will be doing my art on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, again on Twitch, and I go by Artsy Keys 67, ARTSY, Artsy Keys, KEYS 67, and that's my art channel on Twitch, and again on YouTube too. I have a channel for YouTube as well. I gotta get a website set up, web page, all that good stuff. I am so far behind the 8 ball, it's not funny, but each day I try to push myself to do a little bit more. And I don't truck drive anymore. I do Ubering full time, so I do the Twitch from about 10 to about 1, and then I do Ubering from about 2 to sunset. I live here in Florida, And so far it's been good. I don't know lately. I don't know if there's a lot more Uber drivers or what, or not enough riders, but not enough. I haven't got a lot of calls or customers in the past couple of weeks. But I know the airlines have been having an issue with the software, so I know people haven't been flying as much. So, but hopefully soon. It usually changes. I've been doing Ubering since 2019, so the summer's weird, and once the season starts here in Florida, it picks up really well. But summer, sometimes it comes, a lot. You get a lot of customers, and other times not enough. So this is the Creeper Farm. And let me just check to see here. Yep. So this is the Creeper Farm. This is the updated version. The prior version you can check last week, and you can see what this looked like last week. And basically, it was just like a two block platform going all the way around, and there was a gap in the center with a snow golem in the middle. And the creepers up until the 1.21 update would spawn along this platform on the side. Because of the Java parity and the 1.21 update, it doesn't happen like that no more. The creepers will spawn in the very center block on this platform, and then you make like a checkerboard pattern, and you leave a gap on the edges all the way around. I just have this so I can walk in and out, and I'll take this out when I turn this thing on. But you alternate buttons and trapdoors. That's wrong here. Let me see. I gotta make some trapdoors. But you alternate buttons and trapdoors, and then in the gaps you put trapdoors so that they fall. The creepers think there's a block and they'll fall through. And that's pretty much it. I have a platform on the very bottom with water, and it sends the creepers down into a trident killer. So I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 platforms. This is about 5 platforms, and it's about 16 blocks wide by 16. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Let me see if I can make some trapdoors really quick here. Let me put these up so I don't fall through. There's some more buttons. Get about almost 3.5 stacks of wood from the tree farm from one session until it backs up. You get about 3.5 stacks of wood. Let me see. Trapdoor? No, it's pressure plate. Where's my trapdoors? There you are. Okay. And then what's left over, I usually get buttons, but for now, I'm just going to leave it like that in case I need more trapdoors right away. And you got to have trapdoors on the ceilings, so that way only creepers, no spiders, no other mobs, just creepers spawn in here. And it gets a little tricky navigating through here, so just be careful you don't fall through the cracks like I keep doing. And then when you're ready to turn it on, just make sure all the torches are out, and you exit, and then it's running. I usually have the game going in hard mode when I run the farm. I'm in peaceful mode right now until I get this thing set up. Then I'll run it in hard mode. This is a single player world, so this is not a server. I'm hoping eventually I'll get a Patreon page, and once I get Patreons, maybe I'll start a server up, but for now it's just a single player world. I used to follow, well, I still follow, it's a Minecrafter named Avomance, Avomance, and he has a pretty decent server. A lot of the Minecrafters who go on Twitch and all, they all have servers you can check out. So you can play multiplayer. There's an event going on right now on Minecraft. Let me check the audio. There's an event going on right now called Minecraft Championships. So if you log into your game, you'll see the notification for the championships. You just click that on and you go right into a server with other players, and you play these little mini games for cosmetic or skins and stuff like that, capes, all kinds of good stuff. I'm going to leave this like that for now, and then I'm going to go down to the next level. See if I can open this up. There we go. Alright. Oh, I forgot that one trapdoor, didn't I? Shoot. That just dawned on me. Darn it. I gotta figure out where my scaffolding is. I think it's right here. Is it? No. Shoot. I get so turned around when I'm in this thing. When I'm ready to turn this on, I'll have to seal all this up. So you can see how, so this blimp actually covers all this farm up. That's why I have this blimp. So it covers up, it camouflages the creeper farm, and I have a mob farm too. It's that, wait a minute, am I losing my, I'm losing my mind here. Wasn't there 2 buttons? Oh, in the back corner, right? Let me see. Oh, bada bing. So that's, that little hole right there is where the creepers go. If you check out about 2 or 3 episodes ago, you'll see me start from scratch with this and how I did this. I actually widened the bottom area with the water, the pool of water. I made it wider. I think it was only 4 by 4. Now I made it 8 by 8. Could have sworn that was a button. Let me just make sure. It's alternating buttons and trapdoors on the upper block, or the block facing upwards. Man, I really don't like going through this area. I could have sworn I saw like 2 buttons next to each other. Maybe I was facing a different. Maybe I was facing this way. But it'll give you a headache. I swear it'll give you a headache. Alright. Yeah, the oak trapdoors, man, you can't climb over them. Man, are you serious? I don't have... Okay. See if I can hop down. Here we go. Alright, and then we'll go back here and start back this way. Alright, and I guess it doesn't matter. Just start here with the trapdoor. And then I put the buttons and trapdoors together side by side and alternate until I get going. And do the same thing for this. Pop this off. The buttons were there before from the original farm. Sorry if I'm spinning around too much. That's the trouble about this is you can't stand on the same block and place something underneath unless it's like a button. If it's a trapdoor, you have to move over to the next block. That looks good. Again, sorry for the clicking because I got a controller. This is usually the part of the stream where I what you call it? I just mute the sound until I get have something better to say or offer. And then again, you make sure there's a trapdoor on one of these sides in a gap, so the creeper thinks that there's an actual block here and it walks right through. And there's a gap on the edges. I don't remember if JC put trapdoors on these edges or not, but I'm assuming in a way it doesn't matter because you have these here. So if it happens to spawn here, it'll either walk that way or that way or that way. So I'm hoping it doesn't matter, because trapdoors are expensive. Someone had written that you could use slabs instead of trapdoors, but I'm trying to stick with what JC Plays did and go from there. But yeah, trapdoors they're pretty expensive. You have to use so many wood blocks, planks, in order to get trapdoor. I think there we go. That's good. You got to make sure there's trapdoors. Oop, here. Boy, I tell you, it doesn't really matter, does it? Gonna have to get more. But the edge, like I said, the edges, yeah, you want to make sure that the edges are clear, so that if anything falls, they fall through the sides there. But underneath, you want to make sure there's trapdoors, because you don't want any other mobs other than a creeper to spawn here. Just making sure there's no gaps. I still have to do all the ones facing upwards, but it's the Minecraft experience, man. It's all about the building. It's all about the building. We're going to eventually start doing more exploring too, but for now I got a couple of builds I need to finish up, and then we'll get into exploring again. So I guess I can just make more trapdoors. See, like, it takes 6 planks for 2 trapdoors. You need 6 planks, so that's pretty expensive. Hopefully, let me see what time it is. It's almost noon. If I can get at least 2 floors down, I could seal this place up, turn it dark, and just try it, give it a dry run and see how many creepers we can get out of it. But the only problem is, what's going to happen is the other floors are not spawn proof, so we could get other mobs and it's not going to work properly. Oh, I got some trapdoors. Let me make sure there's no gaps. Now it's time to go get more wood. Anything I can do with those 2 planks is make some buttons. Alright, and that's pretty much the stream today, is just putting them down and making some more. I'll show you where the other mob farm is. Let me just check the audio real quick. Okay, so this whole huge block right here is the creeper farm. The one over here on the other side, is it that side, or is it, which side is it? It's gotta be on this side, right? Yeah, so that down there, that platform down there, is the regular mob farm. I think it's only one platform high. compared to the creeper farm where I have like 5 platforms here. But the reason why I have the regular mob farm next to the creeper farm is so that I can make a music disc farm. So I'll show you. So this is just one platform. You just cover everything with buttons, and then you make like a 2-block high ditch. Let the water fall through. I gotta put water on that thing, and then they fall right into that little hole there. And I'll show you down on the main deck of the ship is where these guys will collect, and then I have storage down below underneath the main deck. That's going to be a clock face there on the side of the blimp. The ship has to be finished yet. This is just raw, but it's going to be finished soon. So if I have the mob farm and the creeper farm going at the same time, I have these pistons that will go out. It stops the mobs right there. So like maybe a skeleton will pop here, a creeper will pop here, and I go over here, go fishing. I have a little fish farm right here, and if the creeper's between me and the skeleton will try to hit me with the arrow, and it hits the creeper. Once it kills the creeper, we get the music disc. And if I don't want that, then I turn this off. The pistons will open up, and then the mobs will fall further down, and then there's a trident killer right here. And then the pistons will go, and the tridents will kill any of the mobs that come down here. All the drops get collected and sent into the storage here. This is the storage area that the stuff gets collected. And then down here is the fireworks dispenser. So I'm going to set up auto crafters for each dispenser, and when I get enough, gunpowder, it'll come down here. I'll get the paper, and the rockets will be created by the auto crafter, as well as the fireworks and all that, and then each one will get its own color fireworks all the way down. I have a minecart that goes back and forth, and it triggers these, which triggers the fireworks, and then at sunset they get turned on. I'll be darned, there's my I was wondering where my golem from the creeper farm went to. He came all the way down here. That's cool. So hopefully, probably more than likely Monday we'll have this running properly, but I can see now that it's going to be, today is going to be nothing but the tree farm today. I have like a flower farm on the other side over there to get different colors for the fireworks. Ooh, wow. Sometimes I can hop over those walls, but... And this area here is going to be a library. This is my honor hall for my Twitch followers and YouTube subscribers. This is all the different members. It's all free, so if you become a subscriber or a follower, you'll get your names, like Abigail Delaney or Slime King. You get your names put here. Melistria and Nscribble Reviews. I have 2 guys with Diamond because they contributed $10 to my stream, which wasn't necessary or requested, but they offered it, which was awesome. So Davey is right there, and Rejected Pennies over here. And then I have my boys, because this is a taiga forest, so we have tons of wolves, but these guys are from the previous update, so I don't have the multicolored wolves over here yet. They've been spawning, I just haven't had time to gather them up. I got tons of dogs as it is. Let me check the audio. Alright, and this area, so the area we just left, that's going to be the library underneath the honor hole, and then down here is going to be Iron Forge eventually. I also have an allay farm right here for allays. You throw in a crystal. What is that? A kind of crystal? What shard is that? Amethyst. Amethyst shard. You give them an amethyst shard while this music box plays. They'll clone. You push this button, a minecart comes out and transports them over here, and then I can take them anywhere in my world through the nether. I have an amethyst geode in this mine area down here. Oh, I need to get wood. Where am I going? This is a super smelter by Shulkercraft. You can find them on YouTube. A bunch of German guys that they do all kinds of redstone builds. It's really cool. This is a dripstone farm. When the dripstone gets to a certain point, it will trigger the observers that turns on the pistons, and then gets collected down here. I got about 4 stacks of dripstone so far. Let me just check to see. Sometimes I gotta. Okay, make sure that the minecart's dumping this stuff. Alrighty. This is a snow machine. Got a snow golem. And snow gets collected here. This is a simple comparator clock. You just turn it to subtraction and then it just keeps blinking back and forth. And down here is the tree farm by Silent Whisperer. This is his universal tree farm. Pretty much put any tree in here except the ones you find in the nether. Just grab yourself some oak. You definitely need bone meal for this, so you can find bones in the nether, or you can create a skeleton farm if you find a skeleton spawner, which I do have one here as well. And you throw the bone meal in here, you stand on the pressure plate, and the bone meal gets dispensed. Again, I don't know if I told you, but I'm making a giant Christmas tree, so I'm collecting these leaves with this Silk Touch pickaxe for the Christmas tree. And again, if you want to chat in my Twitch chat, you just have to become a follower, which is free, and then you can chat as much as you like or ask any questions in my chat. I'm going to just mute this for a little bit until we get the next stack of trees. So when the wood doesn't get pushed, that means that it's backed up to the very end. In Minecraft, pistons can only push up to 12 blocks away. When it gets to the 13th one, it stops. It gets locked. I have it set up here though to actually explode the trees, but I don't have enough gunpowder to make TNT, so that's the idea of the creeper farm. So hopefully I'll have it in no time, but until then it's just old school chopping. Let me be able to climb up. It's set up for at least 7 blocks of wood high, or 7 blocks tall. Try to get it to about 2 and then just go all the way back. But this is the chamber that explodes the trees, but like I said, I don't have enough gunpowder to make the TNT. Alright, I'm going to keep finishing this up and we'll head back to the top and continue. Alright guys, I'll be back in about 15 minutes or so, and until then I'll be using the witch farm. So that's the witch farm. Sorry I didn't give you an explanation if you're new here what this was. I have a trident killer right here, so that's what this trident, you throw it onto these pistons, the pistons push it around, and anything gets inside there will get wiped out, and you get the drops because you threw the trident into the piston. That's what they call a trident killer. Over there, that is the portal, but that's going to be eventually be a steamboat, kind of like the Mark Twain in Disney World. And even though I wanted this to be like the Haunted Mansion of Disney World, it's actually more like the one in Disneyland because of the shape. The one in Disneyland is almost like a Victorian style plantation house almost, where this one is, I mean, the Disneyland one's like that, and that's why this one looks like that. And then the one in Disney World is more Victorian, more modern almost, like from the early 1900s, 1920s. But this is more from like the 1800s. So originally on the bottom was a witch hut, because this is a swamp area, and down here was a witch hut. If you can't find a witch hut in your world, just go to chunkbase.com, give the coordinates to chunkbase, and it'll show you a map of your world, and according to where you gave the coordinates, it'll show you if there's any witch huts near your area. And then I followed JC Plays, I believe it was JC Plays witch farm idea, but I disguised the farm with the Haunted Mansion look. It was like a Halloween build from last year that I did. So I'm hoping to expand this so that way you just like, you know, if you've ever been to Disney World or Disneyland, there's a queue and a theming area for the Haunted Mansion. So this whole area over here, I'm gonna try to theme it out more, and but that would be like a Halloween build. So this is where I left off last Halloween. I have, what do you call this? Grim Reaper with the Reaper and all that. Cauldron, Witch's Cauldron. Creepy hand coming out of a swamp. I brought a few of the Skulk Shriekers and sensors from the Deep Dark to give you that haunted sound. I have a mud farm out here. This is the mud farm. And a cactus farm. This is, I have to get a tag for this horse. It's supposed to be Nightmare. And I gotta theme this out more. I'm thinking about putting a like a minecart through here, so that way you can actually ride up and down through the mansion, just like at the Haunted Mansion tour or a ride. This is Sabrina from the actual first witch hut that was here. So basically, the witches are created right here. This used to be the same level as the hut, and so they would spawn here, and then I have a bubble elevator that shoots them up to the top, and all their drops come down here. So I got about 17, 12. This has been building up over time. I've been taking the redstone and gunpowder, so that's been depleting. You get these, you get these. I put magma blocks inside the platform where the witches come, so they tend to create a lot of fire resistance potions. So if you want fire resistance potions, line your witch farm with magma blocks, and then you'll get fire resistance potions. Check that out. Some of that came through. It's not supposed to do that, but then you get empty bottles too, and you also get like potions of healing, and I think you get some other potions too. Let me see. No, it's just either potions of healing, empty fire resistance, or that's it, potions. Yep, that's it. So I have a couple levels to this, so I'm hoping to trick it out more. Definitely get the haunted feeling from here. There's this creature. I gotta hide these so you don't see them in here. And if you look out, you can see, like, let me see. There's the would be the steamboat over there, and then the front of the place should be over here. There's a creepy hand. A couple ghosts. Let me cut this door. Up there, you see there's like a demon or a ghost there and there. If you go to Google, you'll see, go to Google, look up Halloween decorations for Minecraft, and there's like a gazillion. But that's pretty much it. I haven't really explored outside of this area, so there could be a lot of stuff out here too. I've got frogs over here too, because of course it's a swamp area, so I have frogs. So it's also a frog farm. But yep, and as you can tell, my pickaxe is repaired. I have mending on it, so you get XP from that witch farm. Pretty cool stuff. Check the audio. Alright, so what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to go back. Let's see what time it is. It's 12:30 now, so I'll probably be on for about another half hour. Then I'm going to call it a stream. So unfortunately, it's not finished yet, but Monday, I'm hoping Monday that'll be the day. And we'll turn the creeper farm on Monday and see what happens, man. What else? This is my nether hub. I didn't have a chance to explain. I'm assuming the person in my Twitch hasn't been here before because they're not in my chat. So I'm just explaining basically what this stuff is here. I'm assuming they're new. So this area is what they call a nether hub. So I'm actually at Y level 117. If you look on the left-hand corner of the screen, upper left-hand corner, you see my position. 117 is the Y level, how high I am. I'm 117 blocks from the bottom of the nether. I put an ice road in here, so that helps you get around. And if you want to go down into the nether, I just basically create a hole in the floor here and send scaffolding down. But you got to be careful if you're in hard mode and if you go down that